So back in October of 2020, we were assigned an English project where we could study anything we wanted. So me and my friends decided to study coding, and we tried to code a visual novel, but we used real people. So before we could code the actual novel itself, we first need a story. So we made an outline for days 1 through 12, which is our first chapter, and now that we have an idea of what our story is going to be about, we can now write the actual script of what the characters say and everything. While scripting, we realized we needed to give each character a personality since that's what's going to make them more appealing to the player. So we wanted to Google and search up the different types of anime girls and gave each of our characters a different personality to make our game more diverse. So we decided our first girl is going to be the shy one. The second one is going to be your childhood friend. The third one's going to be your typical tsundere. And the fourth one's going to be the popular girl. Now that we have a personality for all the characters, we can continue writing the script. However, we went a little bit overboard, and the script for days 1 through 4 ended up being 4,600 words and 17 pages. And day 5 didn't end up being any better. It was 45 pages and more than 10,000 words. Now that we've finished part of the script, we can take some pictures for our characters. So we made a list of poses such as the basic emotions and sent them out to our models for them to take pictures. Now that we got the character models, we just had to crop out the background and implement them into our game. So we just imported the pictures into Photoshop, and I have no idea how to do this, so I just made my friend do it for me. So now that we got all the image gathering, scripting, and everything else out of the way, we can start coding the game. So we use RenPy since we are not smart enough to develop a game from scratch. So I would grab a drink, pull up the documentation, and code until 3 in the morning. And it took a while, but I finished coding. But looking at code is pretty boring, so I'll spare you the pain of 3,000 lines of code, and I'll show you the interesting bits. So this bit of code lets the player choose his own name, which I pulled off the documentation because I was lazy and did not want to use my brain. So this line makes the player have to choose a girl to talk to, and I made it so that you have to talk to all of the girls in order to progress. And I probably did it in the most inefficient way possible, but I don't really care. The rest of the code is just the scripts being implemented and the characters saying dialogue, which I don't want to go over because it's boring and would put you to sleep. And then with coding comes with bug fixing and testing, which was the most unenjoyable part of this. Eventually I just got tired and forced my friend to test it for me since he hasn't been doing anything. But he got lazy and we decided just to release it to our group of friends so they could test it and live stream it in our Discord server. So testing went great.
Okay.
You guys should just include grunts of everybody.
Oh.
Say the
Say your line.
line.
Say your line.
We need to be.
Sorry, I'm just a bit nervous.
Okay. Why is she so much small? Wait, what is this? Why is she small?
Actual size.
No.
Oh,
What is wrong with the
Jacob, we have to establish the consistency. Do we simp for all of them?
Hello. Oh, she grew. Wait, Marianne grew.
This is the Harvard brain plan.
She's actually mega brain.
Lazy devs, lazy devs.
Lazy
MC.
Lazy devs.
Oh
my goodness, lazy devs.
She's
All right.
bot because she's a
I think-
bot.
I love to
Oh,
Jacob is flustered.
I am blushed. I am red in the face.
okay.
Oh, the blush.
Okay.
Who should I train first? Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Haha, that's true.
Go different round.
No, I'm simping. Top left.
Marianne neutral
Oh. Lazy game dev. Lazy devs. Lazy devs.
It's the same one. Like
It's the same one. It's the same game. Nietzsche.
I wonder why she's such a hurry to get out of there.
Damn, it's because you're such a
All right.
snack. Lazy game dev. All right, when is the new patch coming out for this game?
Don't that make a perfect Tiffany?
True.
Yeah.
Same.
You're gonna get friends on.
So,
Go back, rewind, rewind.
Call me
Lazy death.
I need some rest.
He was all.
Hey.
We popped to.
Cliffhanger. Boo.
We also made a feedback channel. So let's see what they say in there.